feel like that was a bit struggle love. While I'm fully support that they work through that, I just don't think that's a type of situation a lot of people could work through. I'm also kind of finicky about when people tell them God told them to do certain things. I don't like when people blame God for certain situations. I feel like that was her choice, to stick around. I would not recommend that type of marriage to nobody that's interested in marriage. It's like a cautionary tale of a marriage you don't want to have, the type of marriage that you don't want to have to you don't have to work through those problems. Like, I feel like those were unnecessary problems. In the same token, I just find it funny. She felt like God was telling her to stick around, but she already knew what in high school that was going to be her husband. She was already cool with him cheating, since high school. She knew what she was marrying. So that's why I'm like, was it really God, or was this is a choice that you made in high school and you just stuck with it? Okay. And I think she was probably trying to, she probably was getting fed up, after a certain time period. And I just feel like she probably used God as a reason to stick around. She knew who she married because she's ironing his clothes to go see some hoes. Okay, like. So God's in that. God is telling you to iron this man's clothes so he can go see some hoes. That's what you got.
I have to say this, Tamara. Our women are way more liberated nowadays and have way more options where they don't have to put up with that. Mm-hmm. What you just said, you don't wish this on nobody. And all you saw in the comment section was women saying, may this love never find me. But with all those options, it seems like our women are way less happy. It seems like our women, the more liberation they receive, the more complaining they do. Not just complaining, it's way less marriages. The freedom is good, but is it yielding the results that you're looking for? We're looking at them, their entire story, 27 years later, but they met in their teens, got married in the early 20s. So he had a lot of developing to do, and she was willing to do it. But now we see the end of their story where they're multimillionaires, pastors of a mega church. Of course, she had many wounds that had to be healed. She talked about her insecurities. Maybe she had some level of insecurity, but
she did.
Yes.